Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and comment on my stories. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you never miss the latest release of a new dose of Sinister 24/7. My friend Colleen has been telling me that I should look into a website that she found on the dark web called Viral6. She thought I would be interested, due to the fact that I had recently been kicked out of college for cheating on my finals. She knew I was in a tough spot financially. Not to mention, she knew that I hadn't told my parents yet. I wasn't sure what I was going to do at this point in my life. All I had going on was working part-time at a golf course, but it was fall, and winter was right around the corner, and soon I would no longer have any means of income. It was bad enough that my parents were paying all my bills. I needed money fast, and Colleen had pointed me in the right direction. I had hoped that this website would change my life. The dark web really wasn't my thing, but I had no other options. I typed the website in and pressed enter, and there it was, Viral6. The page said, "You must be 18 to continue. Take caution. This isn't the clear net." The next page that appeared was a series of questions. The first question read, "Would you ever sell your soul?" Click one of the boxes. Yes, no, or maybe. I won't tell you what I clicked for that question. I need to keep that to myself. The next 5 questions seemed simple enough. Click one of the boxes. 1. What is your age? 2. Have you ever traveled outside of your country? 3. Are you okay and comfortable with relocation to Antarctica for 6 months? 4. Do you enjoy dreaming? The last question asked if I was good at keeping secrets. I answered all the questions. I scrolled down to the end of the page and clicked next. There was an area to leave an email address and a phone number, but it was optional. I had to think about that one for a minute. I thought to myself, what do I have to lose? I dropped in my number and pressed enter. The words that appeared on the screen said, "We will be in touch." Not even 5 minutes went by when I received the first of many messages in my inbox. That was rather fast, I thought. I clicked my inbox and the message read, "Thanks for answering all the questions. We will call you for a name and voice verification," followed by a couple more questions. "Don't let your phone ring more than 4 times, or we will no longer be in touch with you. Good luck." I thought to myself, shit, where is my phone? It rang once. Damn, I could hear my phone ringing, but I was not sure where it was. I picked up my pace walking into my kitchen. It rang again. I remembered that I had left my phone next to my sketchpad. I ran over and picked it up during the second ring, but didn't answer just yet. The screen read unavailable. I wasn't sure if I was going to answer it or not. It rang a third time. I paused in a panic. It rang one more time. I answered it. "Hello?" I said. The voice on the other end asked if I was Jeremy. I replied yes.
"This call is being recorded, so please hold."
I heard a clinking sound and then a man asked me,
"Are you there, Jeremy?"
"Yes, I'm here."
First of all, do you have a problem with being famous?
I don't think so."
Let's try to stick with yes or no answers. We will get through this call a lot quicker. Let me ask the question again. Do you have a problem with being famous?
No.
Would you consider yourself to have a good imagination?
Yes.
Last question, Jeremy. Will you have a problem with us calling you any time of the day?
No, that won't be a problem.
All right, Jeremy, we are finished with this call. Go to your computer and check your email when we hang up. I look forward to talking to you again, and have a good night.
The call ended, and I placed my phone in my pocket. Well, that was a bit strange, I thought to myself, as I opened my refrigerator to grab a bottle of water. I took a couple drinks as I walked back to my desk to check my emails. I moved my mouse left to right to wake my computer up. I refreshed the page. I had another message. I tapped the mouse a few times, and it opened. The message read, "Hi, Jeremy. Our team here at Viral6 were really impressed with you, and we are going to help you. We will be sending you a package that will get you started on a new adventure in your life. We are not asking for any money, but we will need a couple signatures from you in the future." I paused, and then I finished. "Your package should be arriving within 3 days, and we look forward to seeing your creativity." I clicked out of the email and shut my computer down. I had no idea what this mysterious package might be, but all I could do now was wait. For the next couple of days, I would go to work, and then head to the library with my sketchbook. I would always find a nice place in the corner to relax. I popped in my earbuds and queued up my playlist as I began drawing whatever came to my mind. I knew today would be interesting because it was my last blank page in my sketchbook. I couldn't believe I'd already gone through 100 pages. I pressed the play button and the classical music started, and then my pen took to the paper. Before I knew it, a few hours had passed and the library was getting ready to close. I placed my book in my bag and headed to the door. The librarian said,
"There's going to be some cold weather coming in tonight, so please stay warm."
I said thanks, and out the door I went. It was dark outside and windy. I could tell it was going to start raining any minute. I crossed the street and headed to the bus stop. Around that time, everyone was getting off work. I hope I don't have to stand on the bus ride home. That always sucks. I knew that the bus stop was full of everyone wanting to get home. I hope we won't have to wait long. The rain is really starting to come down now. All we could do was stand there and wait. 10 minutes had passed, and I could finally see the bus's headlights up the street. It pulled up, and the doors opened. The bus driver yelled,
"Standing room only. I have room for about 8 of you, and there will be another bus coming in about 15 minutes.
This must have been my lucky night. I was 8th in line, and I wasn't wearing the best jacket for the weather. I paid my fare as the bus started to move. When we had gotten to the next stop, a handful of people got off the bus. I was finally able to put my backpack down and take off my wet hoodie. I was still standing, swaying left to right, holding the handbar above me. The next stop, quite a few people got off the bus. The bus driver asked me,
You wouldn't mind helping the lady lift her stroller onto the bus, would you? I have a bad back."
"I don't mind at all." I stepped off the bus and lifted the stroller while another man was helping her on the other side. "Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it," said the lady. I looked around, and the bus had cleared out pretty good. Damn, where did everyone go? The bus began moving, and the bus driver said,
"Yeah, there's some quilting convention in town right now."
"Man, are you kidding me?"
"No, it's true."
I said, "My backpack has been stolen." The bus driver cleans off his glasses as he smiles.
Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. There are bad people in this world.
The woman with the stroller looked at me and she said that she was sorry. I informed her that it wasn't her fault. I then picked up my hoodie from the ground and walked to the back of the bus and took a seat. I had about 15 minutes before my stop. Next thing I knew, my phone was vibrating in my pocket. I reached for it and I checked the caller ID. It displayed unavailable, but I answered it anyways. "Hello."
Hi, Jeremy.
"Yeah, this is him."
We wanted to let you know your package is on your porch and ready to be opened. We will email or maybe call you back a bit later after you have time to go through it. Thanks and have a good night.
The call ended. My stop was coming up shortly, so I put my hoodie on and I zipped it up. I stood up by the back door of the bus. My stop was next. The bus slowed to the curb, and right before the door had opened, I saw the bus driver looking at me in his mirror.
"Hey, man, I'm sorry about your backpack. Have a great night, brother."
I just waved my arm and stepped off the bus. The rain was coming down hard. I went from a power walk to a jogging pace. My house was 3 blocks away. I hurried to my destination. I was finally home as I stepped onto my porch. I quickly grabbed my house key and opened the door and turned on the porch light. Off to the side of my entry, there was a package slightly bigger than a shoebox. I picked it up and I went inside. I turned on a lamp and closed the door. I placed the package on my end table. First things first, I took off my wet hoodie and I fed my cat. "Did you miss me today, Chico?" He bit my hand as I gave him his food. "There you go. You like that smelly wet cat food, don't you?" I laughed. "Okay, eat it all. See you soon, Chico." I turned on some light switches and I picked up the package. I sat it down on my desk. I knew I was damp from the rain and I had gotten cold. I had to change my clothing and then look for a pair of scissors. When I had finished, I sat down at my desk and powered up my computer and then turned on a small lamp. I slid the package closer so I could open it. I picked it up and gave it a fast shake. Doesn't seem like much. I opened it up with a slice to the top. Then I removed a couple blank pages from the box. There was what looked like a deck of images encased in shrink wrap. There was a dozen 128GB chips and 2 brown envelopes. I started with the envelope that wasn't sealed. It was a note, and I began to read it. Hello, Jeremy. I'm going to go over what you have just opened. You've probably noticed the deck of images and SD cards. What I would like you to do is unwrap the deck of images and shuffle them a few times, and then place the deck face down. There are 12 SD chips. I would like you to pick one of them and place it into your PC, and then place the rest of them inside the box. Check your email. There will be a video waiting for you that you need to see. That was the end of the letter. The initials displayed 6 and a vague thumbprint in the background of the letters. Must be their logo. I grabbed my keyboard and mouse and I queued up my email. The video appeared and I pressed play. Then a voice started and said,
Okay, you can either open the sealed envelope or you can wait for another email. Let us know with your reply.
I wasn't sure what was going on. This is strange. Should I go for the envelope or another email? I replied, I'm going for another email. Then I sent the message. Quickly I received the next prompt. I opened it and began reading. Okay, Jeremy, here's what I need you to do. Pick one card from the deck and take a look at it. Now I want you to open the file. There are 3 folders, one of short stories, but not the full story. They are in document form. There is a folder of different types of background music and a folder of images. I continued reading. We recently took the initiative in setting up your YouTube channel, and we will message you all the login information at a later time. Now onto the card you picked. I would like you to take a picture of it with your phone, then email it to us. I would like for you to read through these stories and give them all titles. Email us the titles you come up with. Then we would like you to pick what you think will be the background music for each story. In the 3rd folder, you have probably noticed several images. Pick an image for each story to go along with it. This will ultimately be generated into a video. We will be in touch. Wow, I thought as I reached for my water. I was a bit hungry but felt like this wouldn't take long. I opened the story folder and I began reading, and after each story it seemed rather easy for me to come up with the titles. I typed them in order in a new document. There were 2 stories that kept calling to me. One title was Nola Streets, and the other was Under the Knife. They seemed to be my type of stories. I picked the music for each of them, and an image as well. Oh yeah, I better take a picture of the card. I pulled one from the deck. It was a picture of a woman putting together a quilt. Everything was ready to be sent. I pressed the mouse, and off it went. Just as I was about to pop a frozen meal in the microwave, I received a notification from my email. Hi, Jeremy. We now want you to check out this YouTube channel called Another Crazy Short Story, and we would like your feedback. We will be calling you. I opened another tab and I went to YouTube and searched the channel. Another Crazy Short Story, and the page appeared, and the intro video started playing. It was a payphone ringing with music in the background. I was 30 seconds into the video, and my phone rang. I haven't jumped like that in a while. Even Chico was startled. Hello?
Hi, Jeremy. Do you have another crazy short story queued up on YouTube?
Yes.
Can you explain how all the titles and images you picked are on the page?
I clicked the video section, and I was slowly scrolling down the page. I was really tripping out. Everything was in order. I didn't know what to say. My only response was, I don't know, I can't explain.
We were going to help you go viral with your own YouTube channel, but you clearly messed that up. We are sending you an email right now. Stay on the phone and open it.
What the hell? These are all the drawings from my sketches.
Yeah, we know. We're going to use them as your future thumbnails on your channel. Do you want them back, Jeremy?
Yes, I do.
Jeremy, I want to make one thing clear. We wanted to help you go viral with your own YouTube channel. Now I'm not sure we can do that.
Look, I'm sorry, man. I don't even know what's going on.
I will give you a choice, and your decision will determine whether we will help you or not. Going viral is up to you. This might be the point where we part ways. You can either open the sealed envelope or receive another email. I'll give you 20 seconds and then I'm hanging up.
I wasn't sure what to do. Time was running out on me. Just when I thought it was a dream, the voice said,
Decide now, Jeremy. I don't want to mention how time has been quite kind to you. My stopwatch has never been wrong, and you have 4 seconds.
I'll take the envelope.
Then the envelope it is, Jeremy.
I reached into the box and I pulled out the envelope. Chico was looking up at me as I opened it. I pulled out its contents, and it was a picture of my backpack on my front porch. I ran to the door and I retrieved it. I would like to say, as much as I wanted to go viral, I never did hear back from anyone. No emails, no phone calls, and as for the YouTube channel, another crazy short story. It's a real channel that you should check out. Just follow it and leave some comments.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and comment on my stories. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you never miss the latest release of a new dose of Sinister 24/7.